Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Prana at Work. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria. Welcome to my Yogi Tea Time series for you. Actually, today I have water with me because I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's a huge heat wave going across all of Europe, and Paris has been hit super duper hard. It's like 38 degrees in Paris, so I feel like I'm dying, you guys. It's so hot.
Well, authorities have been asking people not to spend any time outside between the hours of 11 a.m. and 9 p.m. Authorities are expecting temperatures to go even higher. Here in Paris, thermometers are expected to mark 39 degrees Celsius over the next 2 days. And so there is a lot of concern with the health and safety of people here in this area. Elderly man in the south of France that suffered a heart attack because he was mowing his lawn.
In all honesty, this week I wanted to shoot a video for a yoga sequence for you guys, for a great digestive yoga sequence course, but it was so hot and we couldn't even step outside. And the fact that we don't have AC in our apartment in Paris played a big role, so we've been just sitting around like potatoes. So I chose this opportunity today, instead of doing a cool yoga sequence for you guys, which is coming next week for the digestive system. A lot of you have been asking me how me, as a super busy bee, as a super busy person, find the time to do yoga and meditation every single day. For those of you who don't know, keep in mind that I work a 9 to 5, more 7:30 job every single day. I have a relationship, so I have to keep that up. I also teach English, and I also invest a lot of time and love into this channel, and I have a blog. So a lot of you have been asking me, like, how do you find the time? What is the secret sauce? Like, how are you able to manage all of this? The truth is that it's been taking me a while actually to find the right kind of rhythm to make sure to incorporate every single day a yoga or meditation sequence in my daily routine. So let me share with you why, first of all, why it's important to do this every day for your health and for your well-being, and second of all, how I find the time and with what kind of tools, what tools do I use to find the time to do these awesome things every day. So first of all, why is doing yoga and meditation important? So first of all, let's start with meditation. For people who are beginners in meditation, I strongly suggest, beforehand talking about, why to incorporate meditation every day, I strongly suggest to check out one of my meditation videos, which I'm going to link down below. So why it's important? So first of all, meditation is great because you can do it in any kind of form. So a lot of people might think that you have to be seated, you have to be, like a monk in Tibet or something, seated with your back straight, closing your eyes, and just, sitting like that for an hour and a half. Actually, that's not true. There are lots of forms of meditation that you can practice. For instance, I started out, I really wanted to try meditation in the classical point of view. So I started out sitting every day for 5 minutes, focusing on my pranayama breaths. So that was really great. Another form of meditation you can do is, actually you can meditate while you're walking. You can focus on your breath at any point of the day, and that's also a form of meditation. Another form of meditation that I really liked, especially when I was a beginner, is I would have a journal for me in the beginning of the morning. I would, it would be a journal that was empty completely, and as soon as I woke up, I would write down all of my thoughts in the morning. I would write down what I was thinking, what I was feeling, and if I was thinking of nothing, I would just write down nothing. So it's kind of a catharsis when you kind of write down all of your emotions, and you do this only in the beginning of the day, right when you wake up, because it really allows you to let go of all of the negative emotion, how you're feeling, etc. The more classic meditation is, as I said before, you can just sit and focus on your breath, and that's why for beginners, I really encourage you once again to check out the video in the description down below. So more so, why is it important? It's important because it really calms down mind chatter. A lot of us throughout the day, we find that our minds are clouded with lots of thoughts that are racing, and sometimes we can't really focus on one task at a time. So what meditation does, it allows you to kind of let go of all of these thoughts and this negativity that no longer serves you. It really allows to calm down your mind in a way that's really, really wholesome. And that's something that I really appreciated about meditation when I started. And I said, okay, I have to do this every single day, because then it'll allow me to really focus on my tasks. For those of us who are students or working, you know, we always have these priorities that we need to do with a clear mind. And sometimes when you have this mind chatter, it's really hard to focus on the tasks at hand and prioritize them. So what meditation does is it allows you really to understand everything you need to do, focus on what's important, and shift priorities when needed. So that's super cool as well. I think the biggest wonderful thing about meditation is that it really allows you to be present in the moment. Being present in the moment is something that a lot of us struggle with, especially when we appreciate the moment, because what happens in our mind is that our brain doesn't want the moment to be over, and so we tend to think about something else and forget about the present moment at hand. So what meditation allows you to work on, it's not going to happen overnight, but what it allows you to work on is really to appreciate the present moment that you're in right now, to appreciate everything around you, and to really feel comfortable and you know, really understand what's going on right here and right now. That's why meditation is so great and so important for your body, mind, and soul. Another great resource for meditation, if you want to learn more about why it's so good for you, why it allows you to focus and prioritize and be more at the present moment, and eventually bring you happiness, so much happiness, you can check out a really cool author called Mathieu Ricard. He's French, and he actually left, he was a scientist. He got his scientific degree at the Institut Pasteur in France, and he left to go study meditation, and he's wonderful. So if you want to check out some of his work, some of his writings, I strongly encourage you to do so in order to understand more about the benefits of meditation and how it allows you to be better in your mind and body through that. So what I like to do is I really like to start in the morning, just because it allows me to center my thoughts and everything. So I use this app called Insight Timer, and it's super cool because not only does it have meditation, but it also has talks, it also has classes about how to do meditation if you're a beginner. It also has lots of podcasts and books, and it has a really cool setting that there's this meditation sequence and you have to pick the time. So for instance, me, I'm super busy, so I like to meditate 5 minutes per day. So I put, for instance, in the filter when I'm looking for a meditation class. The meditation classes are offered by tons of professors and yogis who are just incredible. So that's super cool. But I type in the filter, so I say, okay, today I only have 5 minutes to meditate. So I put in 5 minutes, and you know, kind of the list shows you all of these meditations that are only 5 minutes or under 5 minutes that you can do to start your day. And they're specialized as well, so they can be to start your day, they can be to find mindfulness, they can be to silence the mind chatter. This is a really great tool that I use to help me kind of guide my meditation practice, because I'm still a beginner, and when you start meditation, it's really hard to sit there and kind of focus on your breath yourself. For me, I really like to have a guided meditation, meaning I like to have when a teacher or a yogi talks to me while I meditate, because that doesn't allow my mind to wander super far. So I strongly suggest you to check out that app. It's super cool. Insight Timer, I'll link that down below. And yeah, it's just a really good app that allows you to really give 5 minutes of your day to yourself and your well-being and to your meditation practice. Definitely check out this app. Dedicate 5 minutes of your time every single day, in the morning or before you go to sleep, whatever works for you. And I'm sure that it'll help you, because I know it helped me from my experience. If you're really interested in my story and want to learn more about how I started to meditate a couple years back, check out my blog. I'll also link that down below. And of my article that explains why meditation really helped me from depression and really helped me have a healthier and more wholesome life. Yoga. So how do I incorporate yoga every day in my life? What I like to do is I like to start my yoga off, first of all, in the morning. So when I wake up, I do a few little stretches. So I do a cat-cow, and then I kind of stretch out my back, and it literally is just 5 minutes to activate your body right when you wake up. Sorry, it's literally just 5 minutes of super easy stretches to activate your body and muscles after a full night's sleep. And that is the yoga class that I'm working on. It's going to be called Rise and Shine, and I'm going to share that with you in a couple of weeks so so that you can follow what I do in the morning right in bed, right when you wake up. Throughout my day, when I'm seated at my desk, I do yoga as well. What I like to do is I like to do some exercises for the hands to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. I like to work on my ankles to make sure that my ankles, aren't blocked when I'm sitting. I like to do some postures, like a cactus, for instance. I like to put my arms back, and I like to stretch out my back. If you want to check out more of what I do during work, I have a video already online that's going to be called Chair Yoga, so I'm going to link that down below as well. So this is kind of the yoga I do at work that allows me to keep my body in tune and fit while I'm working. At night, this is kind of my most special practice, because at night what I like to do is I really like to pick a yoga practice according to how I'm feeling during the day. For instance, if I'm feeling that my stomach hurts, I'll do a nice digestive flow. If I feel like I'm a bit anxious, I'll do stress relief yoga. If I feel, that I'm a bit tired, I'm going to do my Sleepy Bear sequence routine that's on my that's on this channel as well, that you can find. Honestly, I just kind of feel how my body feels, and I do a 10-minute sequence. No more, because as I get home a bit late, I get home after work around 8 p.m. and then by the time I have dinner, it's already 9:30, and then I'm like debating whether I want to go to bed, or whether I want to do some yoga. So I do a really short sequence every day, so like 15 minutes. And as I said, it depends on how I feel. If I want to do some Pilates, I do a quick 15-minute Pilates sequence that you can find as a class also on this channel. I do 15 minutes after work every single day. On the weekend, it's a bit different. On the weekend, I like to do an hour-long session, and I like to go actually to a yoga studio, because it's always nice to follow as well a yoga sequence with a yogi, and it's always refreshing to learn from them as well for me. So if you feel that your body is not up to it after your work, if you feel tired, don't push your body. I mean, really understand what it needs. And if your body says, I do not want to do yoga or Pilates today, don't do yoga or Pilates. Really just listen to what your body needs. For instance, sometimes I get home at 9 or 8, or if I have a drink with my girlfriends, for instance, I'm not going to do yoga because I know I don't want to push my body too much. And I can always do it the next day. When you incorporate these 5-minute, 10-minute sequences throughout your day, so as I was talking about meditation, 5-minute morning meditation, 5-minute evening meditation, and then like your super quick rise and shine yoga in your bed, which I promise I'll put up in a couple of weeks. And if you can have just like a 15-minute yoga sequence before you go to bed, that's great, because that's all you need, and that allows you to kind of get into that rhythm of doing yoga and meditation every day. People ask me, how do you find time, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm not doing an hour-long yoga every day. Someone who's really, really busy, I need some really, really easy, fast yoga sequences, and that's kind of what I do to keep me grounded and to keep me fit, as well as how I do yoga every single day. Another really great benefit of incorporating these like yoga snacking and meditation snacking sequences in your lifestyle daily is because not only will you feel great, and not only will you be more focused on your priorities, more organized, more productive, more happy even, more efficient, you're going to increase your health doing these yoga and meditation snacking sequences throughout the day, because it allowed me to give a moment really just to myself, and to take this moment out of the busy day, out of all of the emails, out of all of the hustle and bustle, just focus internally on the present moment, on myself and how I'm feeling. And in turn, I give goodness, and I give a better version of myself to the world after I do these itty bits of yoga and meditation throughout my day. So I hope that this has helped you in understanding how someone can do, really short sequences of yoga and meditation throughout their day. Once again, please don't hesitate to check out my blog for more details about how I decided to do this throughout the day as a busy person, and why meditation helped me, as well as why yoga helped me in general. Just a quick reminder, I'm going to put the Insight Timer application link down below, so you can download it to do 5-minute meditation sequences throughout your day, as well as a really cool guy, Mathieu Ricard, that you can check out, and his kind of take on why meditation is awesome for you to do every day, at least for 5 minutes. Until then, stay hydrated. If it's really hot where you are as well, because for us it's like super hot outside. I will see you next week for the digestive flow that didn't happen today. And I wish you nothing but light and love, and I really hope that you are going to be well into your meditation and yoga journey by doing this every single day. And yeah, light and love to you guys. Until next time. Bye.